Hello, everyone who is taking civics this summer. My name is Mr. Frost. I'm really excited to share this course with you as we learn and talk about American government, foundations, different branches, and all things related to the founding of this country and how we endure based off the Constitution. A little bit about me: I graduated from Washington State University with my bachelor's in history and my master's in teaching. This is my first year teaching at Issaquah High School. So you are sort of my second group of students after the students I had this school year, but I'm really looking forward to this. Civics is one of my favorite topics. We only have 20 days to complete a course that would normally be done in a full semester. So we're going to be really condensed in what we do, but I'm going to really try to focus on some bigger themes and concepts. So, for example, this week we talk about the Constitution, but we'll also talk about how the Constitution defined slavery, as well as how the Constitution defined women. And so, again, focusing on some really larger themes that normally you probably wouldn't cover right after you just cover the basics of the Constitution itself. But since we're so condensed, we've got to really move through this. So, hopefully, this week is engaging and exciting for you. My goal for today is to talk you through the weekly schedules that I'll send out every week, as well as how to navigate the Canvas site. So let's start with the weekly plan, which I was attached to this email. So in it, you can see there's my name, there's my email. That's going to be the best way to contact me since we're not in building, except that one day. Email is going to be the best way to contact me otherwise. You can see your class title as well as my YouTube channel. Sometimes I'll post video lessons on there. I'll probably embed them into Canvas as well, but just in the meantime, I wanted you to have them here and have access to them. So in case you don't get to them in Canvas, you can always find them there. And you can see there's the topic of what we're talking about this week, as well as the days of the week. So for each day of the week, you're going to have a module, you're going to have an assignment, and then you're going to have office hours. So for office hours, that's just telling you when to contact me. Obviously, and for civics, it's different because you all have two in-person days. So some of you will be here Friday, some of you will be here Thursday. So depending on which day you're on, that's when you do your office hours. So I'd really like to I'll probably open each in-person class with questions, things that people need clarified, etc., so that we can kind of group source those at the beginning. But for each day, the module is essentially telling you what the focus of that day is. And I'll talk about modules in a second when I get to Canvas, but it'll make a lot of sense once you see it there. Assignments, each assignment's going to have some kind of code word. So for example, watch just means it's going to be a video that you're watching. Okay, do is an assignment that you'll see on Canvas, and the titles that are on the weekly schedule are the same as they are in Canvas. And then of course we have read, and so that's a document that I want you to read. The key here is that in person, I'm going to show, oh actually this is, Civics just has one day, so let me change that. But essentially, in person is telling you what you can expect us to be doing on that day. Okay, so this is an in person write, and the rubric is on Canvas. I'll show you that again in just a minute. But overall, this is kind of the layout, and this directly is connected to Canvas. So let's jump over there because it makes a lot more sense once you see things in that site. So when you are coming, let me go to Student View. You'll come to this page first. So again, you go to courses over here. That's how you get to the starting point. But when you click on civics, you'll get here. You'll scroll. You'll see a little bit about me. So it just says my name, my phone number for my office, as well as my email and a quick blurb about the class. So really basic info. What you can see over here is to do. So this tells you all the assignments that are coming up. If you click course calendar, it will also show you just on the calendar which things go to each day. Okay, so those are some tools that you can use. If you want to go to syllabus here, you can read the syllabus that I've made for this class for the summer. So that will give you some more information and details about the class. Let me know if you have questions. But the heart of this Canvas course is modules. Okay, so you saw that each course in the weekly schedule had a module, and this is the same here. So these are what the modules are. At the top, you'll see the title. Okay, so it tells you, and I've written each day so you know what to do each day. And then it directly connects with what you see on the weekly schedule. So these are in order. So this first one is a video, so there's a link to the video. Then there's an assignment there, and there's an optional assignment that you can do that's attached. The next day you have a reading and then a quiz, a reading quiz. The next day you have a reading, and then you also have an assignment, This is the in-person day, so if you click on in-class timed write, it will tell you what the write is going to be about. So if you're someone who likes to prepare, that might be a really good thing for you to do. And then finally, federalism. I haven't crafted that yet, so that'll get posted in enough time for you to be able to see it. But the way we're doing attendance in the summer is when you submit this assignment on that day, that's how we know that you're finished with the work, or that's how we know that you attended the class. Okay, so these are all locked until the day of, although this one I'm leaving open till Friday. So if you want to knock this assignment out on the 8th, feel free to, but you'll have until the 10th at midnight, or excuse me, 11:59 to complete that. So just pay attention to that part. We also have discussions over here. So the first thing is a discussion. So tomorrow you'll have a discussion. You can find that here. To get your points, you'll need to respond to other classmates. So this is where you can come back. Let's say you do your discussion post, then you go do something else, but you're like, oh, I remember I have to respond to classmates. This is where you would do that. Your grades, you can check them here. The syllabus again, and quizzes, you can see the quizzes there. Now the quiz I've designed so that you can take it multiple times. Okay. Um, it will show you your wrong responses after. That's at least how it's designed. This is again my first time using Canvas too, or at least as a teacher. I've used it as a student before, but just be sure to check that. And if it doesn't show you your answers after, let me know. But my goal is to take your highest score, so that's kind of how that works. But other than that, I really wanted to keep this straightforward and simple. So again, the modules are the heart of this course, so that is where you'll always go. Want to just follow the order of things, okay? And then we'll be good to go. So again, this is our first go at it. If you're having trouble with Canvas, trouble accessing stuff, please just email me immediately. I will be accessible all day long, every day. So just let me know how I can help. But in the meantime, I'm really excited to get started learning this amazing topic with you all. And I look forward to meeting you later this week. Have a wonderful Sunday.